Right, lovely friends. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today based on some of the requests that I've received from you, and we're going to be exploring the star signs. And I've wanted to do this for a while, and a few people have suggested it to me, and I thought, well, why not now? It feels like a good time. So I'm going to be working with Oracle of the Fairies initially. I will start by pulling one card for each sign unless I get a really strong feeling to clarify that card, in which case I'll do so with either Oracle of the Fairies or messages from the mermaids. Yeah, so let's have a go. So, fairies, please guide me as I select the cards for the astrology signs today. Okay, so we will start with Aries. Fairies, we need a card for Aries. Protect your dreams. Aries, what is it that you are holding close to your heart that you might feel like you just want to stand on the rooftops and shout it out to the world? Or don't, not just yet. This fairy comes in to tell you, dear Aries, to protect your dreams. Hold them close to your heart, just like this fairy's doing, until they're ready to be born, to be gifted into the world. Now, I know when you get really excited, you just want to tell everybody, but when an idea is at its kind of birthing stage, its seedling stage, you really need to protect it and water it with your love and protect it, because you don't want the energies to be dispersing, to be leaking out, if you like. You need to keep them safe and protected. So this is your message, Aries, and I hope you can take this. Hold your dreams close to your heart. Protect your dreams until it's the right time to release them to the world. Next up is Taurus. Yay, that's my sign. Fairies, please may I have a message for the sign of Taurus? There you go, that flew out, didn't it? Solitude. So solitude is a time when you can really hone in your own energies. It doesn't have to be a lonely time. You can actually find yourself super busy catching up with all of those things that you've been meaning to do. Now, this is probably, possibly, quite highly likely a temporary state of solitude, and within the UK certainly it would be connected with the lockdown, where you'll be seeing less people and probably spending more time on your own. And the word in this fairy's case is alone, but when you're alone, you're not lonely, you are all one. You're all one with all that is, with everything. So you've really got this perfect opportunity to be tuning into the higher source and allowing your creativity to come out and just do all of those things that you've been meaning to do, that it can be quite challenging to do when you're surrounded by hordes of people, or even one or two other people. Now, I understand that not every Taurian is going to be on their own at this time, and if you're not, then this is about finding some alone time, whether it's 5 minutes in the bath or a little walk in nature, just something that you can just recharge your batteries, tune back into yourself and your own energy, and then you can go about your day. Next up, we have Gemini. A message for Gemini. Dear fairies, thank you so much. Abundance. This is a beautiful, beautiful card, because the abundance may come in a financial form, in a tangible financial form, either in a windfall or a bonus at work, or something that you've done. An unexpected windfall could be coming your way. The abundance can also be in the form of vibrant, exuberant health, happiness, love. Abundance can be in many things. It comes in with a really positive energy. So this abundance is positive for you, Gemini. And yeah, just let me know what it is. And keep your heart space open, be receptive to this abundance coming in its many and varied forms. I hope this resonates for you, Gemini. A message for all you Cancerians out there. Ooh. Celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. So there is a celebration coming up. There is going to be something for you to celebrate, dear Cancerians. So what is it? Perhaps you're just celebrating your life. Perhaps you're just celebrating because there's a birthday, there's an anniversary, but also this is about just celebrating life, like the fact that you're here, the fact that you've got the ability to create, to do what you want to do in this life. So either way, there is a strong energy of celebration around you. So yeah, celebration for you, dear Cancerians. I hope you can take this message. We have Leo the Lion now. Fairies, what is your message for Leo? Nature's signs. So if you're able to get out into nature, Leo, then do so, because the signs of nature are, oh, is that a little spider? Oh, I don't know if you can see. That's funny. You're a sign from nature, aren't you, little spider? You probably think that I'm looking at nothing, but there's literally a little spider that came up, which is... Bye, little spidey. So the spider energy, what's that? That's about weaving webs, about creating. Again, it's a creative, see ya. It's a very creative creature, a spider weaving the web. What are you weaving in your life, Leo? So nature signs, when you're out in nature, even if you can't get out in nature, look out of your window and you're bound to see something. I mean, I look out of my window if I can't get out and there's birds, that you might see a butterfly, you might see any number of things, or a spider might just drop down next to you. Whatever it is, the signs from nature are really relevant to you at this time. Perhaps they're relevant to you all the time, but especially now for your sign, this is the message from the fairies. So Leo, look out for the signs in nature. Perhaps it's like a flock of geese or wild swans or some ducks or whatever it is, a squirrel gathering its nuts for the winter. It could be any single thing. I hope you can take this message, lovely Leo. Fairies, can we have a message for our lovely Virgos, please? Oh, wish wisely. So this is an especially potent time for making wishes, for planting the seeds for your wishes to come into fruition. Whatever your wish may be, wish wisely. That is the message from this lovely fairy. She is waving her wand and she is poised to help you manifest your wish. But make sure that your wish is with the purest intentions and from your heart. It takes into consideration the free will of other people, other beings, and that it is for the highest good of all. And when you're stating your wish, and this applies to everybody, we can all make a wish, all the star signs, but obviously this message is for Virgo right now. State what your wish is and say, this or something better for the highest good of all. And you may wish to write your wish down as well, or you can just hold it in your heart. But this is a time for wishing, and it's a time for wishing wisely, Virgo. I hope you can take that. Now we are working with Libra. Fairies, may we have a message for the sign of Libra, please? And I will be putting a timestamp for all the signs if you don't want to listen to them all. And at the end, I'll do a card for the collective as well. A message from the fairies for lovely Libra. protection. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I love this card so much. I love the colours, I love the vibe, I love the energy. So this is about protection. It's about being aware of your personal space. It's about calling in your protection, either from the fairies, the angels, your spirit guides, whoever you work with. And you can also just pray for protection to the source, to whatever is your spiritual comfort. Okay, let's call it like that. So if you ever feel like you're unsafe or you feel a little bit out of sorts, then call in your protection. And it's a good idea, especially if you're going out into the world. And again, this doesn't just apply to Libras, this applies to everybody across the board. If you're going out into the world and you're feeling a little bit vulnerable, just imagine, visualize a golden cloak of protection around your shoulders. So what you do is, let's do it now, let's do it right now for everybody. Okay, so get yourself comfortable. And take some deep breaths. And then imagine you're about to go out into the world. You're about to leave your home, whether it's to the supermarket or a longer journey, wherever you're going. You're about to leave the sanctuary of your home, your abode, where you sleep, where you live. You notice that there is a coat hook by the door, and upon this coat hook is a golden cloak. Take the golden cloak and place it around your shoulders. Take the hood of the cloak and place it over your head. And then say to yourself, this is my cloak of protection. It only allows love, positivity, and all good things in. Anything else is kept at bay for the highest good of all. I am safe, protected, and loved. And then you can go about your day. So come back to now. I hope you enjoyed that little protection meditation, which we can all do at any time. It's a really good idea. It just gives you that extra layer of spiritual protection when you're going about your day, when you're leaving your home. So that is protection for you. I hope you enjoyed that card. Okay, moving on to Scorpio. And we've just had, well, we're still in the aura of the Scorpio new moon actually. So the energy should be pretty vibrant for Scorpios at this time. So a message from the fairies for lovely, lovely Scorpio. Oh, there you go. Divination, Scorpio. Well, it is said that Scorpios have an especially psychic awareness, a spiritual sensitivity. So the divination card is perfect for you at this time. Do you do divination? Have you explored it? Is it something you feel drawn to? If it is, then now is the perfect time to pick up those oracle cards, pick up those tarot cards, play with the runes maybe, or perhaps just look into nature, look at the sky, look at the way the leaves are falling on the ground, look at the tea leaves in your cup if you drink tea, or coffee granules. You can literally do divination with anything. It's about getting into a really receptive space, lovely Scorpio, and opening your heart and your mind and being receptive to the signs and the messages that are coming to you. Allow your imagination to flow free and try not to judge what comes in, just let it flow. And it takes a little while before you become comfortable with this process, but soon you will, and you'll learn to trust your intuition, your instinct, your gut instinct when you're getting these messages and signs. So this is a really exciting card for you to get, Scorpio. What a beautiful journey that you are possibly about to embark on, or perhaps you're already embarking on divination. Whatever the situation, this card comes as a sign for you to take the journey of divination if it feels right for you. I hope this resonates. A message for Sagittarians now, please. Fairies, fairies, may I have a card for the sign of Sagittarius? Whoa. Inspiration, Sagittarius. Well, actually, Sagittarians themselves are quite inspiring people. The ones that I know certainly are very inspiring and energized and energetic, and they've got this kind of get up and go. Well, you've been bought some extra inspiration from the fairies, so there might be a project or something you've been thinking about doing, and you have, like, the inspiration fairy is a little bit like giving rocket fuel to your projects, to your ideas. So I feel really excited about what it is that you're going to be doing, Sagittarius. So let's see. So take the fairy of inspiration, take her inspiration while she's around, allow it to come into you and be open. Perhaps meditate when you wake up in the morning and open, be receptive to this inspiration, this extra inspiration coming through, because as we know, you are already quite inspiring naturally. When you have access to this extra inspiration from the fairy of inspiration, then who knows where it could go. It feels vibrant, it feels really energetic, and it feels very, very creative and good. There's a really good feeling with this card. So let me know what you're going to be creating or manifesting, or what it is that you need this extra inspiration for. I hope you can take this message. I feel so energized by it, actually. That's so cool. Yay. So now we have a message from the fairies for the lovely sign of Aquarius. I've got to do it. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. You're thinking, what is she doing? I just can't help it. Like, I've got this kind of musical memory. I had to sing it. I will try not to sing it every time I do a reading for Aquarius, okay? Okay, fairies. Oh, there's a lot of joy coming through with this. A message for Aquarius, please, fairies. Protection. That's interesting. That really wanted to come out. So we've already had protection today. I can't remember what sign that came out for, but you can go back, rewind the video and listen to that. But let's see what comes through for you, Aquarius. So I'm feeling that this protection energy is on a more kind of refined level. So we're looking at not, I don't feel like you need the physical protection so much. It feels like a kind of psychic protection, because I feel like, especially when you sleep, you might be prone to astral traveling. Okay, so this is something that many of us do anyway, but this is coming through for you. So that the energy that I'm getting through is protection while you're astral traveling. And again, it's something we can all do, and let's do it right now. A going to sleep meditation, protection visualization just before you go to sleep. So take a few moments and then imagine that you are about to go to sleep. You're in your bed, it's lovely and warm, your pillow's very soft. You feel safe, protected and loved. You feel so cozy. You know that you're about to have beautiful dreams, and you know that you're going to be traveling across the universe, perhaps into other universes. you can go as far as you wish. Before you go to sleep, imagine yourself surrounded in a gorgeous golden egg all around you. You can see through the egg, and love and light can come into this golden egg, but nothing else can permeate this golden egg of protection. Know that while you're sleeping, this golden egg of protection will keep you safe during your astral travels, during your dreams. Take a deep breath, and you can practice this when you go to bed. In fact, any of the signs can do this. We can all do this, but this is coming through especially for Aquarius right now. Okay, I hope you can take this. And now we have the very patient Pisces. You've waited all this time, or perhaps you fast forwarded, I don't know. So fairies, may we have a message for Pisces, the sign of Pisces, please. There you go. Journey. Wow, this is exciting. A journey. Now this can be an actual outer journey or an inner journey, Pisces. And it could also, I'm feeling, because it's come so close to talking about the astral projection, that it could be about dreaming, dream time journeys. It can be a spiritual journey as well. It can also be a physical journey, so perhaps you are literally physically going to be packing your bags and going on a journey. It can be a journey of self-discovery, of spiritual discovery. And like I said, it could also be traveling in your dreams. So you can also take on board the message that I just gave to Aquarius about the protecting yourself before you go to sleep in your beautiful golden egg before you go on your dream journey. Or if you're going out the door on a physical journey, then you can do the other protection meditation that I said earlier. I can't remember what sign it was for, but if you rewind, you'll find it. And you can put your golden cloak on and know that as you go out into the world on your beautiful journey, which it's got an energy of fun and exploration and excitement with this. So it's super fun, whether it's a physical journey or an inner journey. It matters not. There's a really lovely energy coming through with this. So dear Pisces, this is going to be a beautiful journey for you, and perhaps you're swimming upstream, perhaps that's your journey, but do let me know if this resonates, and I hope you can take this message. So now I'm going to pull a card for all of us to end this session. And that's been rather fun, this little journey through the star signs. I hope that your particular message resonated. So fairies, may I have a card for the collective, for all of us, anybody who's watching now at any time? And remember, if the message resonates, then take it, and if it doesn't, just leave it. You'll know instinctively, intuitively, if the message is right for you. Okay, so let's see. This is fun. I think I'm going to do this again. Yay! Right, what have we got? Wisdom. This is beautiful. Okay, so wisdom. We all have access to this wisdom within. Even if we don't feel very wise, sometimes we don't feel it. Sometimes we do feel it. But we all have access to it. Have you been told ever that you are wise beyond your years? This fairy comes in to say that you can tap into this wisdom, age-old wisdom that's been passed down through the generations, through the centuries. You have access to this. It might mean that you need to sit in meditation or just in stillness or be out in nature to access this inner wisdom that we all have access to. No one is excluded. So perhaps there's a situation in your life, there's something going on where you feel that you need a wise opinion. It could also mean about going to somebody else, an elder perhaps, or somebody that you see as spiritually wise, and asking their advice. Never be afraid to ask for help, because most people will be more than happy to help. But this can also be about helping yourself by accessing your own wisdom. So think about this, don't think too much, feel about this and access your inner wisdom and apply it to any situation that you feel that you need guidance for at this time. I hope this message resonates for you, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Take care.
Come with me into